This video describes the remote distributed rendering of virtual scenes of high information density. We are highlighting two distinct use cases here, both inspired by combating data scarcity in agricultural data analysis. To provide a platform for high model realism, our backend visualization uses the Unreal Engine developed by Epic Games. The first field distribution technique that uses Synavis is field partitioning, which is the distribution of the scene across nodes, which is common for many graphics applications. Uniquely, we will provide a platform to render coherent virtual scenes based on loose dynamic coupling with real-time communication protocols. In our example, we assign a region of the data to a specific node. When a camera enters such a data space, it is connected to the correct backend using Synavis. This is based on specific commands that are applied to the Synavis drone, which include direct steering to assist active learning frameworks. This technique can switch between backends within 200 milliseconds if we pre-allocate ports on the InfiniBand network. Our next technique is based on scalability and exploration of input distributions for deep learning applications. If we do not care about coherency and would rather shift the input distribution of the image data, this is done by continuously generating data in front of the Synavis drone. This technique strongly depends on how much data we can display at once, which in turn depends on the amount of concurrently simulated instances of an FSPM that we can maintain. The general workflow consists of three key steps. A node runs the plantbox in a practically endless loop. Synavis transmits the geometries to Unreal and continuously adapts the rendering conditions. Lastly, the training node receives image data and augments the scene generation based on validation success. In this graph, we show a measurement on the Eureka data-centric module, while always continuing to update the virtual scene through Synavis. Note that for very complex instances of the FSPM, we generally avoid overburdening the GPU memory because it results in a decreased efficiency of using the GPU node. For the distributed rendering, our worst-case scenario is concurrently rendering 4 instances on one GPU node, which results in them sharing other resources, such as the InfiniBand network. The impact of this is shown in this graph, highlighting slightly higher frame time averages as well as a higher variance.